Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me call this one is Kirk Herbstreit. And Aaron Andrews also joins us on the sidelines. Welcome to today's game, brought to you by EA Sports and ESPN. Our matchup is between the LSU Tigers and the Cardinals of Louisville. Papa John's Cardinal Stadium on the campus of the University of Louisville is the site for today's great matchup. And here come the Cardinals. And for LSU, anything short of a big win would probably be considered a disappointment.
Well, the talent gap between these two teams is so wide. You know, nobody wants to be embarrassed, but I have a hard time seeing this staying close.
For Louisville, the highlight of the running game is a stellar tailback.
He's really going to need to be on top of his game against a terrific group of linebackers today.
Now we head to midfield for the coin toss, and remind you that today's game is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. Taken at the 5. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Caught, open field. Tackle made right around the 34.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
From their own 34-yard line, first down. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. And that play could have gone for 6.
Oh, boy, you're right. And all week long, this secondary did a lot of talking about how they were going to dominate these receivers. I think this is time that they step up and prove it on the field. Forget about talking trash. Let's see how they react after giving up that big play.
From the 40-yard line, it's first down. He looks to throw on first down. Slings it out there incomplete. He's unable to hit his receiver. He overthrew it.
And that's a throw he should make every single time.
Back to pass.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 34 was the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 30. This place is getting loud. He drops back. Got it. Complete. He's out of bounds.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
Initially, it was called a catch, but now we're going to find out for sure if he at least had 1 foot in and possession of the ball before he went out of bounds. So after review, they decide that this call should be reversed. So it's fourth down. They come out in a punt formation. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll certainly need better production from this offense as the game goes on.
Well, they had their opportunities here to make some plays to try to quiet this crowd, but they weren't able to do it. If things keep going this way, this stadium is going to get even louder.
He's tackled in the open field.
What impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
From their own 29-yard line, second down. He's tackled right around the 30, and the short gain is enough for the first.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
We've got a 1st and 10. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. And he's got the freshman. Tackle at the 39. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Second and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Takes a handoff inside and stopped immediately. The defense was all over that draw play.
They got very good containment on the halfback. He had nowhere to go with the football.
He tackles him for a loss. That's not going to keep the drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force him into a 4th down situation.
4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Tackle at the 38. Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt. Fires deep down the left side. Dropped.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 10, the intended receiver.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 38. Wideout makes the first down catch.
Man, did he ever sell the run? The defense took the bait, and that hesitation was enough to give the receiver room to make the catch.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down. And they got him.
I'm really not so sure what he's waiting for. He had some open receivers. He's going to have to pin that one on himself.
From the 45-yard line, it's 2nd down. Drops back to pass. Throws incomplete.
They got lucky on that play. That receiver was wide open, but the quarterback just missed him.
Looks to pass. Throws and it's incomplete.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on him. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
It's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. You know they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He's got it with room to run. He's knocked out of bounds at the 39.
They blitzed the corner that time, and it created a hole in the coverage. But that's the risk you take when you leave a receiver to rush the passer.
From their own 39-yard line. First down. Takes it left on the option. He keeps it and picks up maybe a yard.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Looking to throw. And that'll bring up a punting situation.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended, and now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
They'll bring him down at the 29. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. Feeds it to the back. Run down after a nice run up the middle. A gain of 6.
Good for a gain of 6 yards.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Option to the right, and they hit him in the backfield.
You've got to admire the intensity that these linebackers bring to the table. As soon as he saw who was staying on the ground, he made a beeline for the ball carrier.
We've got 3rd and 8. Back to pass. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
4th down, and they're ready to punt this one away. Tackle made at the 33. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. He's off to the races. He's got an opening. To the 20, to the 10. And a huge touchdown play.
This guy just continues to impress me. Every time I watch this team play, he seems to come up with big plays.
Where was the coverage there? There wasn't anybody near him at all. Tacks on the extra point. Hang on, everybody, because it looks like they came ready to play today. The count here at Cardinals Stadium is Louisville 7, LSU 0. Louisville kick this one off. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 21. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Not a lot on that one.
That brings up
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21. Drops back to pass. Caught, and this is going to be a 1st down. Brought down at the 43. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
Well, this comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
From their own 43-yard line, it's first down. Here's the give, and he's tackled after positive yardage. Gain of 6 on the draw play. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Here's an option, right side. He's taken down at the 48.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
And we have an update on an injury. Aaron?
Thanks, Brad. He's still complaining about a shortness of breath due to the pain he feels when attempting to breathe deep. Everything appears to be all right, and he's ready to get back on the field. Guys, back up to you upstairs.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you for the report, Aaron.
Great effort here by the wideout to secure the ball and pick up some extra yardage.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. He drops back. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. The halfback picks up maybe 5 yards on the draw play.
That'll make it 35.
He drops back. Got some open field. Tackle made right around the 16-yard line.
That is money in the bank. Sometimes you just can't stop a good combination.
First and 10. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. He's looking to pass. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Here's the option. Big play, and it's first and goal. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
There's an injured player on the field. First and goal from the 1, looking to punch this one in. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. There's the handoff. He scores. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
You knew that that touchdown was going to be won or lost in the trenches. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the drive summary to recap what just happened. LSU, the kick. He'll return it from the 6. He makes it to the 25-yard line. The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
And down he goes, around the 44-yard line.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 44. It's a direct snap. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The offense calls a timeout. Looking to throw. Broken up.
Great reaction to get his hands in the way of that pass. That's not an easy play to make.
Third down.
He drops back. He wants it all.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 6 was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 4th and 11.
It's 4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. He's got the corner. He fields the punt at the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. Last drive ended with as good a result as you can hope for, and I'm sure they'd like to replicate that here.
You don't want to ever give your opponent a second chance, but that's exactly what they did by not making that interception.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Looks to pass. Oh, he got nailed on that one. The defense calls a timeout. They come out in an empty backfield. Drops back to pass. Caught in a big hit. He's stopped in his tracks. The defense calls a timeout. Down he goes at the 40. Nowhere to go there.
Great job of getting downfield and making the tackle by the coverage team.
Now let's go down to our sideline reporter, Erin Andrews. She's got an injury update.
Thank you, Brad. I've observed down here on the sidelines he's having trouble lifting his arm above his shoulder. So while it's only being called a bruise, he's still feeling constant pain in the area. He should return to the game, but they are not sure when. Let's send it upstairs for more.
Well, maybe we'll see him out there again in this one. Thanks, Erin. The spike will stop the clock. It's 2nd and 10. Drops back to pass. He's looking for 6. Incomplete, out of bounds. He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
This quarterback has to just settle down and get his feet underneath him. He took the receiver clearly out of bounds. That kid had no shot to make the catch.
He's got it with room to run. And they make the stop around the 13-yard line. It's going to be 4th and inches after that long pickup on 3rd down.
Boy, what a throw by the quarterback. Almost equally excellent catch by the receiver, but the defense topped them both by coming up with a stop.
4th down. This kick will be from about 30 yards out. This will make it a field goal game.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Louisville ready to kick this one off. from the 5-yard line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The offense will be hoping for a little more success than they had the last time out. Little handoff. Tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary before he can be stopped.
He drops back. Has all day to throw. We're going to halftime, and we've got a great game. The count here at Cardinals Stadium is Louisville 10, LSU 7. And we're just about set to get things underway here in the second half. It's fielded at the 2. Gets to about the 24-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They go with the run. And down he goes at the 36-yard line.
Some guys are dangerous no matter where they are on the field. Whether they have speed, elusiveness, great vision, whatever the case may be, you have to find ways to get the ball in their hands.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36. Go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line.
Even though they lost yards, they shouldn't get away from the ground game. Keep pounding it away. It keeps the defense honest, and it creates opportunities in the passing game.
They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
To the tailback, incomplete. He was under some pressure there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you have so many things to worry about. What's the coverage, where's the pressure coming from, and so on, that you lose focus at times throwing a catchable ball. Here, he just missed a target.
Got the corner. Tackle made at the 40-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They go with the run. Runs outside for a nice gain. About 6 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 46. He'll get it again. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. A yard, if any, there for the halfback.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 47. Option here. Brought down at the 31-yard line. A nice 3rd down conversion there.
This offense has a tendency to run the football in this situation, as you can see, with good reason.
From the 31-yard line, it's 1st down. Hand off to the back. Look out. He got hit hard. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 22. Like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the offense.
You've probably heard it said that there's holding on every play. It's just not called. I don't think it's really that prevalent, but you can get away with it sometimes, and other times you can't.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Looks to pass.
Incomplete pass. Number 10, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. He's looking to pass. Drops it.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. Kicks away. And he missed it to the right.
You know, for a second there, I thought it might hook back, but it just kept slicing to the right. That's a tough break.
They'll take over at the 32. First and 10. They'll go Brown. Tackled after a decent pickup. A pickup of 4 on the play. From their own 36-yard line, it's second down. And they've got all their DBs in there to match up against the 5-wide set. Finds his man. First down. And he's tackled around the 46-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
From the 46-yard line, it's first down. Louisville holds a field goal lead. Caught, enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 28-yard line.
I like how the blitz was identified and then picked up. That's a good test for a quarterback. How does he react in the face of pressure?
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Louisville is up by 3. Looks like an option here. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards. From the 26-yard line, it's second down. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Here's the option. And they get nice yardage on that run. 4 yards there on the old quarterback keeper. It's third and 4.
Incomplete pass. Number 21 was the intended receiver.
Fourth down. And the kicker's on to try this 39-yarder. No good. He missed it to the left. And that's just a bit of bad luck there for the junior kicker. So we'll change possession with a score. Louisville 10, LSU 7. The offense will take over at the 22-yard line. Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard.
That makes it second and 8.
Run, and he's brought down. A pickup of 5.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards.
It's third and 4.
That'll bring up third and 4.
They'll option left. And down he goes at the 29-yard line.
You know, the offensive play calling wasn't clicking on that last drive, and their execution was lacking.
Can they pull off the upset? Well, we're going to find out as we head into the fourth quarter. The count here at Cardinals Stadium is Louisville 10, LSU 7. Fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. bring him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, the coverage team did their job and made the play. Let's see if the defense can continue the effort.
Louisville is up a field goal. Gets it. He's in space. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line.
I really don't think this play is going to work if the linebacker doesn't take the bait on the play action. That opened up the room that the offense needed for the first down.
First and 10. Louisville has a 3-point lead. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Takes the handoff, tackled for a loss.
He just never had a chance to get any running room. The defense was on him almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. Finds his receiver who's all alone.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Drops back to pass. Throws in the middle. Brought down at the 15-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
From the 15-yard line, 2nd down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He drops back. Throws out and through his hands.
Ball's incomplete. Number 11, the intended receiver.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here. Option. They got to him, and he did not get the first down. Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive moving.
No, he was trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they stood their ground.
No good. He missed it to the right. Well, that's a tough break for these guys who were looking to put 3 points up on the board. And our score, Louisville 10, LSU 7. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. They pick up a good 6 yards there. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. He's looking to pass.
Incomplete pass. Number 19, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. He lost the ball. The offense falls on it.
Boy, that nearly cost him. They're very fortunate to get the football back. Late in a game like this, the number one thing is taking care of the football.
It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. And down he goes at the 43. Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it. Let's see what happens this time around.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. But this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
Straight run, nothing going on there. The defense calls a timeout. They'll go with the option. What a collision. They get 3 yards on the play.
They're lucky he was able to hang on to the football. He took a pretty good shot.
He drops back. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Boy, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
He fields the punt at the 13. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. They take over after the punt, needing to put some points up on the board.
This game is in the offense's hands. I think they have enough time to move the ball down the field and put it in the end zone. I certainly wouldn't want this game heading to overtime if I were on offense right now.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
Let's see how the defense handles the no-huddle.
Spikes the ball. And this 3rd and long is not a spot they wanted to be in. The intensity of this place is increasing. Back to pass. He scrambled. They'll make the sack. And that will spell very big trouble for this offense. They're down their final life. It's 4th down.
They need points on the board, and they aren't anywhere near the end zone. So let's see if they can come up big right here.
He throws it. It's batted down, incomplete. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
You aren't going to convert many 4th downs against this defense. That's a really good stop. Hands it to the back. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection. Work the right side, and there is nothing going there. That was well defended by this defense.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
Here's the option. Touchdown, Cardinals.
The score at the end of this day doesn't show how close this game really was. It was a hard-fought battle down to the very finish.
So we take a moment here. Let's check out the drive summary. And down he goes at the 31.
Super effort by the special teams. So now it's up to the offense to take care of the ball and chew up the clock.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. Takes a knee. 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, Louisville 16, LSU 7. It's time to bring you the Reese's Perfect Play of the Game, which is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Any final thoughts on this one, Kirk?
On paper, there wasn't a lot separating these two teams. It was a well-deserved win. Louisville didn't have an easy matchup on their hands, but put together a really solid effort for the win.
Here's a look at our player of the game. EA Sports will donate $10,000 in his name to his school's General Scholarship Fund. That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 11. I'm Brad Nessler saying so long for Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews.